Hi everyone, my name is Katie O'Shea and today I'm going to be gushing about how much I love Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. And this is going to be less of a review and more of just a discussion kind of video about really, honestly, how much I loved this book. And if you guys haven't read the Shadowhunter series or any of the books, you definitely need to. And I just forced Megan to start reading City of Bones, and she's liking it so far, and I'm going to be crushed if she doesn't love it as much as I do. But you guys can feel free to disagree with me and leave me comments if you didn't enjoy the books as much as I did, but I loved this book so much. So I am going to be talking about spoilers, so if you haven't read the series, click off now so you don't get spoiled, and check out one of my other videos. So, Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. If you've already read it, you know that this book is amazing. I absolutely loved it, and I didn't expect, I guess I just didn't know that it was going to take place 5 years from the last book in the other series, the Mortal Instruments series, but I really enjoyed that, and I thought that that was perfect because Emma and Julian were older now, and we could really get a sense of their characters, and a lot had happened since the huge battles in the last book. And I really liked that, and I just thought that Emma and Julian were instantly such great characters. Cassandra Clare has this amazing ability to make every single character just feel so fleshed out and so real. And so these characters are alive somewhere, I know it. Anyway, Emma and Julian are Parabatai, and I'm really just talking to you if you've already read this book pretty much, so you can like feel me with what I'm saying. Their relationship was amazing. I absolutely loved their Parabatai-ness, but then also the twist of the Parabatai love curse, and that was just like heartbreaking. Cassandra Clare, like evil genius, just knows exactly what she's doing and how to like really like drive that knife into our hearts and then just twist it. So I thought that was amazing and just really sad. I'm sure that they will figure out a way to like fix that and be together at some point. I'm hoping it has to be, but for now they just have this angsty, why can't I be with you, and oh, this is really not great, that I just really enjoyed. So there was that. Another thing that I loved about this book was that she would totally just do like throwaway sentences of like, oh yeah, Alec and Magnus's kid, blah 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 blah, and you have to like, be like, wait, what? And you kind of have to reread and be like, did you just drop the fact that Alex and Magnus have a kid now on me in like one throwaway sentence? Like, what? And I was listening to the audiobook, so I was like, rewind, what? So that was incredible. I loved how the older characters from the other series popped back up, and then we got to hear like another throwaway, oh yeah, we just came from Izzy and Simon's engagement party. What? They're engaged now? Okay. You know, just things like that I just absolutely loved, and it was so nice to get a feel for the other characters from the series that we loved so much, and so that was great. Keep going on with all these spin-off series. Like, I will take as many books as I can get, honestly. So I loved that, and whoa, those are two huge life developments. Alec and Magnus have a kid? What? I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. And we also got to see Jason Clary, and they seemed to be doing really well, and that was great. Yeah, so that was just amazing. Another thing that I loved was anytime, Will, Jem, and Tessa were referenced, I was just like, tears. It didn't matter what it was. It was just like, oh, that series was so great as well. And just the fact that they were still intertwining stuff, and like Carstairs and Herondales like owe each other, and my heart. I was just like, this is the best. And, you know, things like when she said, oh, so-and-so, you know, played the violin, or she had the violin still that was like gems. I was like, the violin! You have the violin! Oh my gosh. Anyway, I was very emotional about this book because I love this series, and like Will Herondale and Jem and Tessa, the whole relationship is amazing. And so I love that they were still in the book, honestly. I wish that Jem had been more involved in Emma's life, because honestly, I thought that he would be kind of like her father figure now and have been there and kind of been there like as she was growing up, and she wouldn't be so alone. But as I understand it, you know, Tessa and Jem were doing other important things, like finding this lost Herondale. Spoiler twist, that was amazing. I was like, because when the book started off with Kit, Johnny Rook's son, I was like, why? Why? But, of course, Cassandra Clare, there's always a reason, and so that was amazing. Another thing I loved about this book was just the fact that the Blackthorns were all incredible. As I said, the characters are all so well developed, and each of the Blackthorns was so different. Really enjoyed that. Ty was awesome. Libby, Mark Blackthorn was really interesting, and that was kind of cool to see about his experience in Fairy. Christina was a great best friend. She's not a Blackthorn, but there were just so many rich characters, and it was great. I just loved it. Also of note, the audiobook to this was incredible. Incredible. The narration was so good. I was just like so into it. It was just like seamless. It didn't feel like someone else was like in between me and the story, so I highly recommend it. And I just cannot wait to get more of these characters. The twist with Malcolm Fade, the warlock, being like the evil one, crazy. Did not see that coming. Did you see that coming? I did not see that coming. Even after it was said, I was kind of like, no, I don't think that's right. I don't think Emma's got that right, because that's like crazy. That makes no sense. But as we learned more, it did make sense. And wow, what a twist, what a twist. Also, the fact that then Annabelle Lee at the very end is like waking up. Well, how did that happen? What is going on? We'll see. We will see. Also, I did not realize, and I only figured this out because E-Lizzie Books posted, like, oh, I really enjoyed the short story at the end on her Goodreads review. And I was like, what are we talking about? And apparently, you turn the page to read A Long Conversation, a new story featuring Clary and the characters from The Mortal Instruments. But that was not on the audiobook. And so, luckily, I just have this as well, obviously. But I haven't yet read the short story, so finding out that there was more for me to read at the end was like, yes. But they really should have had that as part of the audiobook if they're going to have it in the book as well. And then, Julian and Emma hooking up on the beach. Did not see that coming. I was like, are we really going there? We're going there? Okay, we went there. So that was a surprise. That was good. I mean, you know, didn't think that would happen like quite then, especially with the Clary and Jace taking until what, like book 6? So that was interesting. Anyway, that's about all I have to say and rave about the book. I absolutely loved it. Seriously, just perfection in a book. Perfection. And I cannot wait to read the rest of the books in the series and anything else that Cassandra Clare ever writes, because it was that great. Loved it. I really hope you guys will share your thoughts with me, even if you didn't love the book as much as I did, and let me know if you did enjoy it. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to see new videos every Monday if you're new here, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!